Hi everybody, today I want to show you a quick tutorial, quick solution how to make this yummy cupcake with sprinkles, cream and holder. Okay, let's start new scene. Okay, I can delete this, also the light. Okay, let's start. First, we will be creating cupcake holder, maybe Rosetta shaped holder. So we want to start from Shift A, curve, and curve profile star. Okay, but we have to change some parameters here. Okay, let's change star points to maybe 40. Okay. Twist we can leave as it is. Inner radius, maybe let's increase this size to maybe 0.95. Okay, it can be, and outer radius we can leave as it is. Okay. Next thing we want to make is can convert this to mesh. Okay, tap to edit mode, and we want to select only these edges. So Shift Alt, select 2, press 2 for edges, and we will be selecting these edges only. Okay, this may take a little while, but okay, this. Okay, all these edges we want to extrude. Okay, so one more here and here. Okay, I think I selected all edges. Okay, and now we can extrude this. Okay, press E, and only we want to extrude along Z-axis, so Z, and we want to make it maybe this big. Okay, and now we want to scale it a little bit, and let's change this to individual origins, and we can press S to scale, and maybe this much. Okay, I think this is good. Now we can add cuts, Control R. Okay, here, and maybe in this position, scale it a little bit. Okay, and the same, one more cuts here, maybe this, and scale it a little bit also. Okay, and now tab out. Okay, we have our cupcake holder, so we can in modify panel add maybe some solidify to make some thickness. Okay, maybe 0.02 is okay. We can add bevel. Okay, bevel amount 0.01, and of course we can add subdivision surface. Okay, subdivision surface. Okay, levels in viewports 2, and we can see in the render view how it looks. Okay, because we don't have any light, so it doesn't look pretty good. So Shift A, light, area. Okay, let's bring it to the top. Okay, maybe this position. Okay, let's leave it for now. Our cup holder is pretty okay. Okay, let's back to the solid view. We can select our cup holder, and now cup holder is ready, so we can start creating our cupcake. So Shift A, we will be creating cupcake from a UV sphere. Okay, let's bring it the top a little bit. Okay, let's see 7. Okay, to top view. Oh, it's okay. And now we will be shaping it to look like cupcake. So one thing we want to make is go to tab, to edit mode, press tab, and now we want to select maybe only these faces. Press 3 to select faces, and we want maybe only to select these faces. So I can press C, and okay, C is not working. I don't know why. Let's see. Okay, maybe now it will be working. Yes, this is working. Okay, and I want to select only these faces. Escape to quit from selection. One more time, C. Okay, escape. And now I want to make proportional editing, so I will enable it and move it a little bit down. Okay, maybe now I want to select only this. See, okay, and escape and scale it down a little bit. Okay, maybe this much. Okay, tab out. Okay, maybe I can move it a little bit down. Okay, maybe here. Tap to edit mode, and now maybe I will scale a little bit these edges. So press 2 to edges, Alt Shift and S to scale a little bit. Maybe this is good enough. Okay, let's see how it looks. Let's go to the render view. Okay, it's about. Oh, this is pretty okay. I can make some changes, little changes. So go to solid view, go to tab edit mode, unselect this proportional editing, and now I will scale a little bit, maybe this much, scale down this. Okay, the same with these edges here, Shift Alt and scale a little bit. Okay, only these edges, scale it a little bit. Okay, let's see how it looks now. About, maybe this is good. Okay, we can add subdivision surface to see. Okay, 2 levels. Okay, this is our cupcake, and for a moment we will be creating cream. Okay, I want to check some properties in modifiers. This is solidify. Okay, segments I can change maybe to 2 segments. No, maybe let's leave with 1. Okay, so we have cupcake holder and our cupcake. So now we want to create cream. And cream we will be creating using geometry nodes. So Shift A, mesh, we can add maybe cube, just to place object in the scene, as to scale, place it above. Okay, let's apply Control A, apply a scale. And now add modifier geometry nodes. Okay. And let's see the window with geometry nodes. Okay. Geometry node editor and to hide menu. Okay. Of course, we have to create new geometry nodes. Okay. And we want to make this cream based on spiral. So Shift A, spiral. Let's curve spiral. Choose curve spiral. Okay. Resolution set to 25. Rotation maybe 5. Okay. Start radius. Okay, maybe let's leave it 1 meter. And radius maybe 0. Okay, let's add here. And we've got something like this. Height, let's change height maybe to 0.8. Okay. And this looks pretty nice. Okay, now we want to make curve to mesh and add profile curve to this spiral. So let's add Shift A, curve to mesh, curve to mesh. Okay, and now we want to add to profile curve a star. Shift A, star mesh, primitives curves. Okay, let's add this curve to profile, and of course this is too big, so we want to make changes some. Let's add 0.2 value and inner radius to 0.1. So let's see how it looks. It looks better, much better. Okay, we can maybe scale it a little bit down. Okay, maybe this much. We'll see how it looks in a while, but now let's leave it. Okay, let's add subdivision surface, subdivision surface to create nice smooth geometry. Okay, let's clean this a little bit. Okay, and now on level 2 it looks much better. We want, of course, fill caps, and it looks much better, but maybe we want to change these values to maybe 0.1, or maybe this also to 0.2. And let's look how it looks much better now. Okay, but it's maybe too big, a little bit too big, so we will scale it a little later down. So now we want to add sprinkles to our cream. So let's add Shift A, distribute points on faces. Okay, and instance on points. Shift A, instance on points. Okay, let's connect points to points, and now we want to, of course, join geometry. Let's add here our geometry, and we will connect subdivision surface to join geometry and instances to join geometry, and distribute on points on face curve. Let's add curve to our mesh. Okay, and now we want instance to be filled. Okay, but we have points on faces. Let's stop. Of course, we want to make it different way. This here, and later we'll add this subdivision to mesh. Okay, and Shift A. Let's add UV sphere. Okay. To instance. Okay, of course, radius is too big, maybe 0.02. 0.02. Okay, now it looks better. So let's clean this a little bit. Okay. Of course, we want to have more control, so we can change to Poisson disk. Okay, of course, we want density max much bigger, maybe 200. Let's see how it looks. Maybe this is too much, but we, of course, we can increase distance, so it will be better. Okay. Now we want to control a little bit our instances on points, our UV spheres, so we can add Shift A transform geometry here, and we can scale it a little bit to be more near our cream. Okay, maybe this much. We want our spheres maybe to change a little bit, maybe. Maybe let's leave 0.02 as it was. We can randomize scale of our UV sphere. So we can shift a random value with float parameter and place it into the scale input. Okay, but no, here, of course, not here or here. Okay, and let's make this maybe 0.2, and this maybe this much. Okay, but the screen is a little too big, I think, so we can maybe change a little bit. Okay, so I added material to our cupcake, new material, principal BSDF, and displacement. I add displacement node and noise texture. Scale is set to 0.3, and now in noise texture we will be changing these values. Let's change scale to 10, detail maybe to 3, roughness let's leave as it is, lacunarity also, distortion maybe let's change it to 0.1. Let's change scale to maybe 8. Okay, in modifier panel I want to add no, I have a subdivision, so okay, this is good. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it's pretty nice. It looks like cupcake or cake. Crunchy cake. One thing we can also add here is a clamp. A node, Shift A, clamp. Place it here. Because we want to control min and max of our displacement. So if you will change this parameter, you see the changes. Okay, this is maybe too much, maybe this much, and max value maybe a little bit down. Okay, maybe this is enough. Let's see how it looks. Okay, let's add some color. Let's add color ramp, Shift A, color ramp. Okay, one here. Okay, let's add the base color. And now we want to make these brown colors. So you want to maybe something like this. Okay. One again. Okay. Maybe this. Okay. This color, you can experiment with these colors, but okay, this is fine. And this color maybe more darker. Okay. Oh, let's see this. Okay. And we want to add some noise texture. Shift A, noise texture. Let's connect factor to factor. Okay. Let's change some parameters, maybe to 12. Okay, and detail maybe to 1. Roughness also 1. Lacularity, let's leave it. Maybe a little, we want to change a little bit distortion. Okay. Now I will place very close to each other. Okay, something like this. Okay. And now I want to clone these 3 nodes, Shift D. Okay. And we will mix them together. So Shift A, mix color. Okay. No, not here. Sorry. I was wrong. Control Z. Of course, we want to only mix this and this. Color to color B, of course. And now here we want to change from color mix to lighten. And now I want to change scale to maybe 80. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Detail 1. Okay. We can leave maybe some distortion. Let's increase distortion. Okay. And okay, let's maybe change this color to more brighter. Okay. Let's see how it looks. And let's change factor. Okay. We want to add some depth to this cupcake. Okay. Okay, I can increase levels viewport to 3, maybe 3 is good. Okay, and now we want to add some sprinkles to our cupcake. So let's add, of course, geometry nodes. Let's create new geometry nodes. Let's change this to geometry node editor. Okay, and we will be placing sprinkles around our cupcake. Okay, so Shift A to distribute points on faces. We will only, of course, we will also need instance on points. Shift A instance on points. Okay, points to points. This geometry to mesh. Okay. We want also Shift A join geometry to connect our cupcake with sprinkles. Okay, in instance slot we want to add UV sphere, so Shift A UV sphere and plug this to the instance slot. It's too much, of course. Radius to 0.05. So we have our sprinkles, and now what we want to do is set material. But before this we want also to make random scales, so Shift A random value and connect to the scale slot. Maybe change this minimum to 0.2 and max to maybe this is okay. Okay, we can change density random distribute points on faces, change from random to Poisson disk, and change density to maybe 60. Let's see, 60. Okay, that's too much. Maybe distance. Let's change distance. Let's see how it looks. It's okay. Let's see with our cream and cupcake. Okay, this is nice. So now we can add is material to our cupcakes. So in material panel we have one material, but we can create another 3 materials. So first it will be red color. Okay, and let's change it to red. Okay, second color, create maybe orange. Okay, and let's take the orange color, and the third one, let it be blue color. Okay, and change to the blue color. Okay, now we have 3 colors, so we can add these colors to our sprinkles. So UV sphere here, let's add set material. Okay, and now we want to output geometry to instance, so Shift A geometry to instance. and can duplicate this 3 times. Okay, let's select orange, let's select red, and let's select blue color. So let's connect this all, and we will be randomizing these colors with pick instance selected. So now you can see different colors from this distributed to these instances with our 3 colors. Okay, we can control this with random panel, Shift D, seeds with instance index. Okay, but we have to change it from 0 to, we have 3 colors, so 3 is okay. And now we can change seeds to randomize. Okay, maybe this is okay. I will leave it as it is. Okay, so we have our cupcake with sprinkles ready. So let's unhide this, and we want to add some material to our holder. So let's select holder and create new material. Okay, and I want to make it maybe pink. Okay, so let's change this to shader editor, and let's create color ramp. Shift A, color ramp. Okay, let's connect color to base color, and now we want to modify these 2 points. Okay, maybe very light pink, something like this, and the second one more darker pink. Okay, maybe something like this. Okay, now we want to control these colors, so we want to add Shift A, gradient color, gradient texture, color to factor. We will use quadratic sphere. Okay, and now we will use texture coordinated mapping, so Ctrl T. Okay, I will change type to vector and change to from object to vector. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, this outside our holder, so I will repair this later. So now what I want is maybe change the scale of this a little bit. Select this 0.2. Okay, this looks nice. I changed the scale, so if I, as you can see, I can control this position of this color nicely here and here. Okay, let's place it a little bit down. There is still outside our holder, so maybe a little bit. Okay, more. Okay, I will change it from a second. Okay, but this holder is too flat, so I will duplicate all this, Shift D, and add some mix, Shift A, mix color here, color connect to this B slot, and I will change mix from mix to multiply, And here I will change some parameters from gradient. I will unplug this gradient and add Shift A noise texture. So shift vector and factor to factor. Okay, can delete this. We'll change to point. Object I can leave as it is. And now I can change some scale to maybe 1.5. Okay, let's see how it looks, how it be looking. Okay, I don't see change because multiply. Let's select to mix. Okay, I want to change details to 15 maybe. Let's see. Roughness is okay, clarity, maybe distortion a little more. Okay, maybe this much. Scale, maybe scale 1. Okay, oh, this looks better now. And the change mix to multiply. Multiply. Okay, and change factor, mixing factor. Okay, this texture looks better now, I think. Okay, maybe I can create detail. No, shift, scale, maybe add some more scale. Okay, it looks better. Okay, so we have our holder, cupcake holder ready. Or maybe in modifier panel I can increase a little bit thickness, maybe to 0.03. Okay, maybe it's better. Okay, so we can modify and add some material and color to our cream. So let's go to the material panel and create new color. Okay, and change to the we are in shade editor. Okay, let's go and add some color ramp. Shift A, color ramp. We will need gradient texture of also. Shift A, gradient texture. Okay, and of course Control T for texture mapping. Control T, connect this to factor and to base color. And now we want to add some nice creamy colors. So maybe this. You can experiment with these colors. Let's add some more, some creamy warm color. Okay, this also, maybe this much. Okay, let's see why it is not changing. Maybe you want to change from this to quadraphonic sphere, but something is wrong. I have to check why it's not appearing here as it should. Okay, and it's not, we don't see changes here because in our geometry node editor we have to add set material here. So Shift A, set material, and we want to change it to material. I think it was 001. I think. Let's see. And of course not here, but after curve mesh. Okay, now our material 003 is applied to our spiral. So we want to go back to the shader editor, and now we can continue modifying this a little bit. So maybe let's add one more color, more brighter. Okay, gradient texture quadratic, and here we can add some little bit changes, maybe to minus 0.5. Let's see how it looks. Okay, and we can check this maybe all together. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Okay, some nice warm creamy color. And now one thing we can add is a displacement, because this is too perfect. This cream is too perfect. So we can add displacement to the output, of course, and it will affect our geometry node spirals. So Shift A, displacement. Let's add here. Of course, we have to remember to change in settings from bump only to displacement and bump. Okay, and you can see this strange effect, but we will change this. We can change this already to 0.1. Okay, and add some noise textures. Shift A, noise texture. Okay, factor to height, so you can see some deformations now. And here we can change scale maybe to 1. Okay, and detail maybe a little bit down. So okay, roughness is okay, look linearity is okay, distortion. Let's change some distortion. Maybe let's see how it will look when I change it to 2. Oh, look pretty nice. We add some deformation to our cream, so it won't look so perfect. Maybe I can change scale, maybe to 2. Let's see. Okay, maybe not 2. Moment. Okay, so okay, now it looks more realistic, I think. Oh, maybe I can, let's change to 1.5. You can experiment with these settings. So, and this looks, and I think something strange happened here, and I think I know why. Can change to geometry nodes and maybe change the rotation maybe to 4. Okay, maybe, and the radius, okay, maybe not this much. Okay, let's see from the distance how it looks. Okay, can rescale it a little bit. S, press S and Z. Okay, maybe this much. See, now it is not outside our holder. Okay, we can change the position of our sprinkles, so where we can change the translation here, maybe too much, maybe this much. Let's see. Okay, it looks better. but I want to change maybe seed to another value. Okay. Okay, let's add some lights and floor. So Shift A, mesh plane, as to scale it a little bit. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we can move it a little bit top. Okay, and let's extrude edges, two edges. Okay, extrude along z-axis. Okay, and let's add some material to this scene, to this plane. New, and that's maybe some blue. Okay, some maybe this color is okay. Okay, maybe let's place a little bit this light above, and let's rotate this a little bit. Maybe y-axis. Okay. Okay, let's change this to disk. Okay, let's move it a little bit. Oh. Okay, maybe rescale it a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's add another light. Shift A, light, maybe area light also, but we will place it behind. Okay. Let's change to disk, and let's add some, maybe some warm color. Okay, let's change power. Okay, the same with this light. Let's change to some warmer color. Okay, let's change power also. Let's see our cupcake. We can rotate this a little bit. Press R and Z. Okay, maybe this much. Place it here. Okay, and we have our cupcake ready. So it looks pretty okay. So you can of course experiment with all these settings I showed you, and you can make your own cupcake now. Thank you for this tutorial, and see you next tutorial. Bye.